Shoot.
I would like to welcome you to our hemodynamic simulator instructional video. When starting up the hemodynamic simulator, the first thing that you're going to do is make sure that your heart chamber is open to air, as well as the atrial chamber is open to air to allow the water to fill through the chambers without any back pressure. Take the top off of the aortic chamber, and then Mark's going to start filling that with water. Also, you're going to want to make sure that your drains are closed on both the heart chamber and the atrial chamber, and also that your resistance valve is open all the way. This will allow better flow for the water and decrease the amount of bubbles that are formed in the tubing.
No, the last one.
And it's awkwardly quiet. Alright, keep going a little bit, Mark. Once the atrial chamber is filled up above the height of the inlet and outlet, you can close off the chamber to atmospheric pressure so that it starts to build pressure and this chamber will fill up. You can stop there, Mark. Also, tilting the flow meter slightly will remove any bubbles from that area. And you can work those bubbles up through the system and hopefully release them in the aortic chamber. We'll see if we can, Clarissa, if we could pump it once to remove any further air bubbles. Actually, we're going to need to fill this side up before we do that. Alright, so you can remove that top mark and then we'll fill that side. As you can see, it's filling up and the air is escaping through the two stopcocks.
In the medical world, those are called lure locks.
Thank you for that. When the buffering chamber and the heart chamber are filled up completely, you want the water column height to be somewhere in between the outlet and the air inlet, because the water column will move downward during the pumping function.
Well, you can see
those weren't open air.
Yes, apparently that wasn't open air, so you can see how it fills up more when it is open air pressure. You can stop there, Mark. Right. To get any remaining air out, you can use one of the syringes. Tilt it slightly to get the air bubble in the right spot.
No. This one.
And then close the stopcock.
Lure lock.
Tilt it slightly again. Get all the air out.
Meow, what are you doing there?
And close the lure lock.
Underneath? Oh, okay.
Now, when that's complete, you can put the chamber tops back onto the buffering chambers and also the aortic chamber. What's that, Leon? Okay. Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, good trouble. Look.
As of right now, doesn't seem like we're leaking anything, except for Mark's poor pouring abilities.
I had to pour opposite hand.
That's gonna be okay. That's gonna be on one.
They don't.
Might not be the should be the camera.
Joe, what do you think about switching those out to quarter 20s?
These?
Yeah.
Not before tomorrow. Alright. Yeah, it looks like the O-ring has pretty good contact.
There are only 3 screws in there?
So,
Don't tell them.
at this point, we're going to pressurize the entire system. As you can see here, we have manual readout gauges, basically for making sure that our digital gauges correspond to them, and also during the filling and pre-pressurizing process. At this point, one of the critical things is to make sure that you don't unequally pressurize either side of the system to put the bag in either tension or too much compression, because you can destroy the bag. We found that one out the hard way. So I'm going to pressurize the heart chamber side of the system slightly first, and I don't know if you can see it in the video, but you can slightly see the bag start to close. And I'll start pressurizing this side of the system. Now the pressures in both the aortic chamber and the atrial chamber will eventually balance out on the gauges. In creating pressure here, it seems that we have not quite enough water in this one, so we're going to have to place a stopcock on here and inject a little bit more water into this side. So we'll get back to you with segment 2 of the hemodynamic simulator instructional video.